up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Gray Media. This is Josh here checking in on you out there in YouTube land. Welcome to Friday Eve. It's Thursday night. We're talking Silver Bullet, a movie that I wasn't always so fond of, a movie that I didn't really know how I felt about it until I grew up a little bit and watched it again. Watching it in the 80s, I had some thoughts. Let's get into it. Thanks for being here. If you want to see more stuff from me, hit that little notification bell down there. Like, subscribe, talk some mess down there, whatever you want to do. Follow me on social media. Let's get it. Guys, I just want to rant about Silver Bullet just for a minute, because there's not a lot of horror movies that I completely do a 180 on, and Silver Bullet is one of them. When I rented this when I was like 12 or 13, it was based off the VHS cover art and because I'd read Cycle of the Werewolf in middle school, and I thought it was horrifying. So when I actually watched the movie, all the pieces for a great movie were there. I was just dumb. Maybe I wasn't patient. I don't know, because the effects just didn't do it for me. You got Gary Busey, who's over the top as Uncle Red, drinking his damn ass off, having a great time. The actual Silver Bullet wheelchair kicks ass. Like, we all wanted that thing. Nobody wants to be handicapped, but, you know, if you had to be, that thing was pretty awesome. Fill her up, right? Regular or unleaded, premium, whatever. Yeah, and then the fireworks are cool, the church scene, the priest. There's all the makings for a great horror film when the girl's up in the house in the very beginning and there's the lightning and she's talking about how, you know, suicides go to hell. Like, that was a really traumatic scene, but something about the actual werewolf just did not do it for me. Didn't do it for me at all. I was like, this looks like my dog. It looks like just a giant dog. If you're gonna shoot it, just shoot it a couple more times. I'm sure it's gonna die. Why would you have just one silver bullet? What are you doing? There's gotta be another way to take this dog out. I don't understand. He's just a little bit taller than you. Kill this dog. Why is he killing everybody? And the movie starts off with the bang, with that beheading. This werewolf causes a muck wherever he goes, the townspeople. God, it's got some great scenes, but when I was younger, yeah, I just thought the dog was stupid. I was like, this werewolf looks like a dog. This doesn't look anything like American Werewolf in London. I'm out on this movie. And that's not right. That's actually incorrect. And I felt that way for probably like 5 to 7 years until I met one of my good buddies, one of my best friends, Mike, who really liked this movie, and I was kind of down on it. And then I don't know if we talked about it or he was watching it or something, and I was like, this movie's pretty good. Maybe I was just at the right place at the right time. But I started to soften, and then as I grew up into my 20s and 30s, I really, really started to fall in love with the backstory and just kind of the 80s and Corey Haim. I was just like, it just won me over. Like, I was like, dumb effects or not, I kind of like the practical effects. I love it when they're melting down the bullet into the actual silver bullet. Man, I love it now, and I had just a bad DVD of it until this 4K came out from Scream Factory, and it's not a reference copy, but this thing looks incredible. Pick this thing up. It's got great special features. It's got hours and hours of entertainment. My only big gripe with this 4K, you know, it's pretty basic on the inside, is we did not get any reversible cover art. We all want the OG image. What the hell are you doing, Scream Factory? Every other release I got, tons of them, they've all got reversible cover arts except for a couple, and this is one of them. Pisses me off. I like the other artwork better. Give me the other stuff. But other than that, hold up. Something happened, man. When I watched this thing again, probably like 5 years ago, especially when they're in the church and the priest is having a nightmare, spoiler, that scene just unnerved me. There is something so traumatic about those werewolves where, like, there's the one, it almost looks like it's wearing a nightgown. It's got like a cap on it or something. It's like Little Red Riding Hood or something out of the Company of Wolves, which is an awesome fucking movie as well. That church scene with the piano and the organ and they're just going back and forth, it got me one night. I was watching on a full moon. I was doing a double feature with The Howling, and I always thought The Howling was better. I'm starting to soften on Silver Bullet. It's coming back into my top 5 werewolf movies. It's probably number 3. That church scene is a barn burner, man. It is a fucking straight gas fire. There's something about that organ, and they're just crap. Oh my god, I love it. I also love the scene where they go into that guy's kind of like shed and they're collecting pop cans. This werewolf, man, he just will not die. There's some incredible kills, there's some incredible gore, and I was too dumb to even notice it. Because I didn't think the werewolf looked cool in the end, I wrote off the rest of the movie, and that was stupid. That was wrong. I'm apologizing now to everybody. I love Silver Bullet. I think this is an excellent movie. It's a great 80s movie. I don't even think it's a B. I think this is an A-. And the transfer is incredible. I'm sorry, Silver Bullet, I was wrong. I love everything about it now, and I think that the stupid little dog, I still call it stupid, I think it's kind of charming. There's something about when it's like in the house at the very end and it just kind of slumps over after it gets shot by the Silver Bullet. I love it. I love it now, and I don't know what happened. Maybe it was the birth of my son, maybe, I don't know. Something happened. And I'm fascinated by why it happened, but I love Silver Bullet. I recommend it to people all the time. And before, I'd be like, you need to watch The Howling, American Werewolf in London, Dog Soldiers, right? I had all these movies you should watch ahead of Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet's pretty damn good, and yeah, love it, love it. So yeah, man, I just want to rant about that. I thought about making like a really in-depth video about it, but then I kind of started to feel like a poser and kind of started to feel kind of bitch made, because forever I was like, man, I don't know. I mean, I love Cycle of the Werewolf. I love that novella. I love all the illustrations. Like, it was so awesome growing up with that. And then I just thought the movie was just kind of weak. So it's cool to come back around and really like this movie. And yeah, there's not a lot that I do that on, but this is one of them. It's absolutely awesome. Man, there's not a lot like it. Man, I just didn't watch it enough too. I think if I had to watch it again, you know, a couple years later, I'd probably really appreciate it. So yeah, Silver Bullet's up there in my werewolf movies. Excellent film, excellent soundtrack, excellent gore, excellent, not werewolf effects. It's got a bunch of great characters though. There's so many quotable lines. The town people in that bar, the baseball bat, you know what I'm talking about? There's so much cool stuff about this movie that being a kid, there was too much nuance that I didn't pick up on, and it's cool to come back around. So guys, thanks so much for being here. Can't wait to see you again soon. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm hoping to see Maxine this weekend. Maybe I can talk about that. Until then, take care of yourselves. Like, comment, subscribe, talk some shit down there. Follow me on social media, whatever you want to do. I appreciate you being here. Let's just get weird pretty soon. See you then. Cheers.